Hey, we just got started. You can't end this.
Hello and welcome to my first OpenGL tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to be learning how to program in OpenGL, and we're going to be making an application that we're actually going to compile, and we're going to work together on it. So just go to File, New, and this time we won't go to Source File. That was for beginning, but this time we're actually intermediate. So let's go to Project and Windows Application. Make sure that C++ project is selected. We're just going to save it as project 1. You press OK, and I just like to save this on my desktop. You can just save it anywhere you want as long as you remember where you saved it at. And as you can see, text default code should be in there. Just erase that, and let's start working in our first application in OpenGL. And the basics that I taught you in my early tutorials, we had to include the IO stream, but here we're going to include the windows.h because that's what we do in OpenGL, and that's our directive in OpenGL. So after that, there's a set of codes that you need to memorize. Just like if you learn any language, there's a set of codes that you need to memorize before you can actually start working. And there's a set of entry codes that you need to memorize for OpenGL. I won't go over it in this tutorial because I want this tutorial to be quick, but in the next tutorial I'll explain it to you. But so you might be confused in this tutorial, and that's fine, but this isn't a long code, and this is going to be your first OpenGL application. So let's go in the WinMain function, and here's the stuff that I think will be a bit confusing to you if you've never looked at OpenGL before, but that's fine. Okay, so basically you need to memorize that, and remember, it's not hard to memorize it. Just do it. It's not that hard. And then after that, remember, just like I taught the basics to you, that the program is located between the two brackets, and it's the same thing here. So here we're just gonna declare a message box, and we're gonna just go ahead and type in null. And then hello world is going to be the name, the text that's going to be displayed in this box that we declared right there. And then we're just going to put a comma, and then we're going to name the crossbar of this message box. So we're just going to type my first OpenGL application. That's going to be what's displayed on top. We'll put a comma and then another null right there, and then just a semicolon like I've taught you before. And then we'll just declare a return of 0, and that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and execute and compile this. Hopefully I didn't make any mistakes. Project 1, and I'm gonna save this. Yes, just override it. And unlike other tutorials, they don't really compile a first tutorial with you. This is a hello world program in OpenGL, and it's pretty cool, and hopefully you will enjoy this. As you can see, it instead of the command prompt showing from what we used to do in just C++ regular, this actually, as you can see, it's actually an actual application, and hello world is displayed, and it's pretty cool because we can actually make this text box bigger. We can actually change the background from being white, we can change it to black, yellow, and then the text, as you can see, is just 1D, but eventually, as we keep working in OpenGL, we're going to be learning about how to make 3D items, like how to make 3D boxes and such things like that. So, but this is just a basic thing in OpenGL, and thanks for watching this tutorial. In my next tutorial, I will show you what these things mean and why we need to have them included in here. So hopefully you enjoy this, and I'll see you in my next tutorial.